You're a gamer who loves playing video games. You're also a nerd who loves math, science, programming, and all the power it gives you. You then watch a video demonstrating how games are made. Suddenly, something clicks. You found your passion. You want to make a game that will change the world. Fixated on a newfound goal, you open your browser and download the necessary software. Next, you watch a few tutorials online showing you how to make a simple game. Rushing through, you copy and paste everything the instructor says and does. Before you know it, you have made your first fully functional game. You have the basics down, or so you think. Addicted to the art, you watch videos of other game developers making their dream games and feel like you're lagging behind. Thinking that you have enough knowledge after watching 50 plus tutorials online, you start. This is what you've been working for. The game that'll change the world. As you start brainstorming ideas for a game, days pass by, even months. You think of one idea, prototype it, and then realize you don't actually like it. This process goes on and on and on, until eventually, if you're lucky, you'll quit. If not though, you found your dream idea. With the newfound excitement caused by your idea, you open up the game engine and start working. After a while, you realize that this is not the rush you were expecting. You thought that making your dream game would be quicker and much more fun. However, weeks go by, and you have still only implemented player movement, have a basic environment for the game, and decided how you want the gameplay to be. Where did all the time go? Well, it was spent trying out different game design ideas and finding the perfect one. Of course, once you found the one you were looking for, you became ecstatic. However, afterwards, it's the same process. Now and then, you are faced with some big hurdle, be it animations, a quirky new feature, or multiplayer game mode, that drags you down into a rabbit hole. Finally, due to the reopening of school, overtime at work, or the birth of your child, you realize that you don't have enough time for this, and that a break is necessary. It's for the best though, right? You can't think of anything anyway, so why not just take your mind off it and come back fresh with ideas? 1 month goes by, then 2. You still haven't touched your game. Feeling inspired, you fire up your game engine to work on your game. Then, terror strikes. You don't remember a thing. Desperately, you try watching a few videos online to try and regain your mojo, only to realize it's of no use. You're gonna have to start all over again. Again, if you're lucky, you'll quit. If not, then you pursue your passion, relearning every single thing to finally publish your game. Hooray! You did it! You made the game that will change the world, available to download for free. Now, you wait. People will surely notice it, right? Wrong. If you're lucky, maybe 100 people will notice it, maybe 200. But with the experience you have and the unpolished game you created, no one is going to spend their time playing it. Thinking you'll amount to nothing, you finally quit. With good reason too. After all you'd been through, your game failed to change the world. This is the reason why most people don't follow through with game development. They enter with ambitious ideas to change the world. Rushing into it, they lack the knowledge and skills necessary to do so. Eventually, they make an unpolished and buggy game that even their cousin brother will be hesitant to play. You have to start off small. Make little games first, with the easiest gameplay to understand how the art works and get insanely familiar with it. Then, and only then, can you shift to bigger and more significant projects, applying your newly gained and valuable hands-on experience. I personally made the same mistake. I rushed into making a 3D open-world GTA-like game with literally no knowledge on how 3D games work. Copying and pasting tutorials only took me so far. Due to school, cricket, and other factors, I always kept pushing game dev to the side, and it did the same with me. Whenever I returned after a break, I would have to relearn everything. As a result, my game never progressed. Now, after nearly 2 years of game development, I'm proud to say that I'm starting over, learning a beginner's guide to 2D game dev course. And I love it. Game dev is more than just my passion, it's my purpose, and I'm never gonna quit. This time, however, I'm taking a different route. Every day, I religiously set aside about 30 minutes to learn about game dev. And no matter how much I learn, I know that I've done something that is bringing me closer to my dream at the end of the day. Doing something for a long amount of time and then leaving it for an equally long period of time never works. I learned it the hard way. You absolutely have to be consistent, day in, day out. If it's your passion, you will find the time. Even if it's 10 minutes a day, make it a habit. Once it's become a habit, your mind will have created neurological pathways connecting your selected time to game dev. Little by little, you'll create your empire, but you have to persevere. No matter what happens, do not quit. Yes, there will be days, even months, when you feel like you aren't making any progress at all. You must remember during these times that growth is not always steady and linear. It can also be exponential. Once you get through those tough times, there will be an overflow of good ideas, thoughts, and eventually games. You just have to be patient. If you're in it for the money or fame, I advise you to look for another profession. Game dev will take the best out of you and turn that into a feeling of unworthiness. Your job is to take that feeling of unworthiness and throw it out the window. You have to create your reality in your mind first. You are capable. You love making games and watching people smile while playing them. You will become a game developer and you will change the world. Thanks for watching.